Hey guys, it's Romeo Balian with Love Struggles Books, and I just wanted to follow up on my last video, which was titled For Better or For Worse. I mentioned to be mindful of those who impose their worst selves onto you. And how that can happen is because many of us enter into relationships blindly. We enter into relationships while someone is actually acting out as their worst self. Or we enter into a relationship where people, put up a front and then eventually their worst selves comes out. Whatever the reason, it does not matter. Be in a relationship with someone that serves you and that enables you or allows you to serve them with your gifts, with your personality, with your strengths. Do not fester in relationships that break you down. So when I mention someone intentionally imposing their worst selves onto you, because what I mean by that is a relationship is literally your best friend in most cases, or it should be, in my opinion. Your best friend, your teammate, your partner. You guys go hard for each other, you ride and die. You should be able to have that open space of communication where you can be authentic and honest and tell each other about the other person's weaknesses and be supportive in their growth and their evolution. I believe that all of us are trying to master something, whether it's being verbally abusive or being angry all the time or being a man that lacks integrity or a woman that lacks integrity. There's so many things that we're trying to overcome within ourselves. And what better person than your partner to be a cheerleader to cheer you on and root for you to get to the finish line because they see your potential, they see your drive, they know what's inside of you, they know what God has filled you with. What better person than your partner to be that cheerleader? But oftentimes, we don't value our partners, and that's why God removes them, because we take them for granted. And trust and believe, if you do not appreciate the people in your life and appreciate the things in your life, they will be removed. Why do they get to stay if you don't value them and you don't appreciate them? So relationships for me are all about boundaries. If I come to you and tell you, hey, these characteristics of yours and these behaviors and patterns and cycles and habits, they break me down, they don't make me feel safe, and they break our relationship down. I should be able to come to you as my partner and tell you this needs to be worked on so that we can be on the same page, so that we can grow together, work together, enjoy each other. I would hope that you as my partner will respond with joy and excitement, ready to show up and show out. But oftentimes, many of us are like, whatever, I don't need to work on this because I know you ain't going anywhere anyways. And that is probably true for many of you. But I tell you this, you are doing a huge disservice to yourself and to that person, because if they feel that you are accepting their worst selves, then why do they need to rise up to the occasion? Why do they need to step up to the plate? Because why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? You're not going anywhere. I can slap you, punch you, curse you out, and you're still here, coming back, because you ain't going nowhere. You're not worth anything, and you actually believe it. So I don't have to show any different signs of behavior because I know I have you in the palm of my hands, wrapped around my finger. No, you get to set boundaries that frees you from all of that. I'm not saying give up on your relationships, but abuse needs an expiration date. Abuse needs an expiration date. I understand that people get in funks, and sometimes their funks can last for 6 months, a year, 2 years, but I don't want to get beat up for 6 months. I don't want to get cursed out for a year. I don't want none of that. What I can offer you is space for you to go work on that, handle that, and let me be in a space where I'm able to love myself and be the authentic individual that God has called on me to be. Be intentional with your relationships. Set boundaries, strong boundaries, because someone has to be held accountable, or else nothing will change. So if that person doesn't want to be accountable for changing their behavior, then you need to be accountable for changing your behavior and learning the art of letting go. Maybe that's what you're here to master. Letting go of abusive relationships and cutting off loyalty to people who don't prove to be trustworthy or safe. Protect yourself, protect your safety, and be good to who you are, your authentic self. God bless you.